boys and girls. We're about to go on an exciting adventure with a little boy named Andy. One thing you should know about Andy: he has an imagination that reaches all the way to the stars.
Hi, my name is Andy, and I'm 8 years old. And I'm gonna be the first astronaut to land my rocket ship on Mars. I've gotta hurry up and put up this flag. Mom wants me home in time for dinner.
Welcome back to Earth, Andy. Did you have a nice trip? All right, does everyone have their junior fire marshal badge? As you all know, this week we are learning about fire safety. Your homework assignment is to take home your checklist and look for possible safety hazards. Be sure to hand out tickets for each violation you discover. On Monday, for show and tell, Andy's uncle, Firefighter Frank, will be visiting the class. We can all show him what we've done to recognize the importance of fire safety. Are there any questions about your homework assignment? Cindy, don't forget to see me about your science experiment after class. Everyone, have a great weekend and be sure to give your progress reports to your parents.
Andy is excited about his junior fire marshal badge, but is scared because it is his first homework assignment.
Hey, Andy, seen any green Martians lately?
Andy?
Seen any green men, Andy? Let's get more water on this fire. I need some hoses and ladders on that roof. Let's make this fire history, 'cause I'm the chief.
Andy? Andy?
Huh?
Andy?
What?
Isn't this your stop?
Huh? Mom, I'm home.
I'm in the kitchen, Andy. Hi, honey. Did you have a nice day at school?
It was all right.
What's that on your shirt?
It's my junior fire marshal badge. It's my job to look for fire violations and give out tickets.
Is this your homework assignment?
Uh-huh. And I'll be watching you, 'cause I'm the chief.
Okay, Andy. Your play clothes are on your bed.
Thanks, Mom.
As Andy changes into his play clothes, he finds a whistle that his dad used when he coached Andy's soccer team. Andy places the whistle around his neck, notices an old beat-up hat in the corner of his room. Now this hat is old and all bent out of shape.
There, that will do just fine.
But in Andy's eyes, it looks just like a hat a fireman would wear.
'Cause I'm the chief. Mom, you're in violation of Fire Code 415. Operating an electrical appliance, which poses a danger to fire safety. I'll have to give you a ticket. Mom, how do you spell violation?
I feel like a wild herd of elephants has just been through my living room.
Andy moves to the backyard where his dad is busy grilling hamburgers for dinner. As he watches his dad carefully place the burgers on the grill, his eyes swell as he sees how close the grill is to the back of the house.
Put a little ketchup on my hat. No! Don't!
Busted!
Patty's missed.
The evil witch has cast a spell that can only be broken by using my magic wand. See how it shines so brightly? I'm sure we'll make it through the woods safely.
What are you up to, my favorite sister?
I'm your only sister. I'm playing the fairy princess in our school play. This is my magic wand I use to light the way for my Prince Charming.
Not without a candle holder, you're not.
This is the way we paint the door, paint the door, paint the door. This is the way we paint the door all day long. This is the way we paint the door. Oh, hello, Andy. What are we supposed to be pretending to be today? A spy? Writing a secret coded message?
Nope, I'm a junior fire marshal. I'm writing you a ticket for having a fire hazard in your garage. Look at all these newspapers and magazines. Do you ever get to read all this stuff? Be seeing ya. Excuse me, sir. That match could start a fire. Wouldn't want to be the man that sets the whole neighborhood on fire. Here's a ticket for you, too.
Talk to you.
Well, I never.
Andy, you ruined my good shirt. Look at my pants.
Andy is heartbroken. For the first time in his life, he has actually taken an interest in his homework assignment, and he thought he was doing his very best. Now nobody likes him. He doesn't mind so much his sister, but the rest of his family made him sad. It was the end of his world.
Hey, Ann, how do you like her? Isn't she a beaut?
Yeah, she's all right.
All right? All right? For someone who's been bugging me for a month of Sundays to take a ride in her and ring her bell, she's just all right? Either you've got the sickness, lad, or somebody's made off with me little Ann. What ails you, boy? Speak up.
Andy tells his uncle what just happened. His uncle listens carefully, and while Andy's eyes fill with tears, Firefighter Frank is fighting to hold back the laughter.
Ann, come with me. I've got some friends I'd like you to meet.
Hey, watch where you're going.
Oops, sorry. It was just an accident.
I saw it from up here. I did. I saw it from up here. It was an accident.
You can talk!
Well,
So can you, and we don't hold that against you, now do we?
Now, is that any way to treat a guest? Let me introduce you. This is me nephew And.
You can call me Andy.
And this is Stubbs. He provides the water for the firefighters. Here we have Stretch. Come on down, Stretch, don't be shy. Stretch makes it possible for us to climb on top of the roof to fight fires, and sometimes rescue kitties. I see you've already met Hosè. I bet you know what his job is.
To spray water on a fire?
That's right.
He's the only fire hose I know that's afraid of water.
Mind your manners. There'll be none of that. Me nephew And has caused quite a stir at home with his fire safety homework. He needs our help, and we're going to help him.
Hey, Chief, you forgot to introduce Andy to Spot.
Gee, Hosè, I almost forgot to introduce you to one of the most valuable players on our team, Spot. Spot keeps things moving around here, making sure everything is in its right place at the right time, including us.
She rings the fire bell, too, you know. Yay.
And the first thing to remember about fire safety is prepare, prepare, prepare. Without fuel, a fire won't burn. Look around your house for things that will burn easily, such as piles of dried leaves and old newspapers. It's also a smart idea to keep the gutters clean. Trim around wood decks and remove stacks of firewood.
Can I go next?
Yes?
It's very important that firefighters be able to find your home quickly, even in the middle of the night.
Fire trucks are just wasting time if they can't find which house is yours.
Make sure your house number can be easily seen at night from the street.
Don't forget that paints, gasoline, and all liquids that burn should be stored in a safe place away from your house.
Now we're ready to move to the inside of the house. What's the most important thing you should have in your house to protect your family from a house fire?
A smoke alarm!
Let Andy answer.
A smoke alarm?
That's right. And do you know what the smoke alarm in your house sounds like? Does it sound like this?
No, it doesn't sound like that.
Does it sound like this?
No, That's it. I hear that sound every month. And when the time changes, when my dad tests all the smoke alarms, you know, spring forward and fall back, my dad always changes the batteries twice a year.
Some models make a different sound.
Some smoke detectors make one long beep. I would cover my mouth if I could, but, excuse me.
It's important to have a smoke detector on every floor, even in the basement, near or inside each bedroom. Test smoke alarms once a month and replace the batteries twice a year with brand new ones. And never borrow batteries.
And what's the first thing you would do if a smoke alarm in your house goes off?
Stop, drop, and roll?
No, Andy. Stop, drop, and roll is only correct if your clothes are on fire.
Hide in the closet?
No, Andy, you should never hide. You should go outside.
Don't hide, go outside. Don't hide, go outside. Don't hide, go outside.
Get out of the house and stay out.
Get out, stay out. Get out, stay out. Get out, stay out. Get out, stay out.
Now that we know what a smoke alarm sounds like and what to do when the alarm sounds.
Matches and lighters are not toys.
That's right.
We celebrate birthdays, have family cookouts, and watch fireworks. It's all so magical.
Matches and lighters are not toys. They're tools for grown-ups to use. If you find matches or lighters or see another child playing with them, go tell a grown-up immediately.
All right, everybody. Behind the firehouse, we've constructed a fire safety house, where we show children like Andy how to find fire hazards in their own home. Let's go see what we can find.
Let's go to the kitchen first. That's my favorite place.
Hey, watch where you're going. This kitchen is in bad shape. Wipe up spills. Throw things away that burn. Keep it clean. grown-ups should stay in the kitchen and never leave food unattended while cooking. Pot handles should always be turned in toward the back of the stove to prevent spills and burns. You should never play or let your pets be near the stove. Ask an adult for help if something needs to be plugged in. And beware of mountains of extension cords all plugged together in the same outlet. This could start an electrical fire. Make sure candles are far away from anything that can burn and are blown out when grown-ups leave the room. Make sure that your fireplace has a sturdy screen on the front of it to catch sparks and protect your home. In the garage, make sure things like old newspapers and magazines are not stored near flammable items, such as gasoline or kerosene. If something smells strange, hot, or you see sparks or smoke, tell a grown-up and report it.
And now that you've inspected the other rooms in the house, let's prepare an escape plan for the entire family and practice it.
Yeah, remember, practice makes me hungry.
No. It's practice makes perfect. Perfect, you watery worm.
What? What you say? Watery worm? My dear boy, you must have me confused with my distant cousin, Garden Hosè.
Hi, cousin. The first thing you want to do to plan your escape is have your parents help you draw a map of your home. Know your exits. Mark 2 ways out of each room, including windows. Talk about the fastest ways out of the building from each room. Don't stop to grab your favorite toy. Don't stop for anything. Get out of the house and stay out. Remember, a fire drill is not a race. Get out quickly, but carefully. Everyone in your family should know how to unlock and open all windows and doors. Keep stairways and exits clear. If your house has 2 stories or more, you should have a portable escape ladder that can be lowered out a designated window. Make sure everyone knows where it is and how it works. If you have to climb out onto the roof through a window to reach the escape ladder, be sure to put one foot out first, then the other. Sit down and crab walk to safety.
Crab walk! Crab walk! Crab walk! Crab walk!
If I were a crab, I'd pinch off your nose.
It's a nuzzle, if you please.
This is very important. If you have to crawl out the window, it's important to know how to crab walk to safety. First, you sit down and move your hands and heels to move forward. You go hands and heels and never back out. Always go feet first to safety. Now you try it.
If you live in an apartment building or high-rise, ask a grown-up to review the escape plan for the building. Use the stairs, never the elevators. Emergency evacuation plans should be posted on each floor. Know the location of all exits and fire alarms. Report blocked exits to a grown-up. If possible, keep a cell or portable phone with you during an emergency.
Can you hear me now? Good.
Be patient. Evacuating a large building takes time. Decide on a meeting place outside your home where everyone can gather once you've escaped. Keep out of the way of firefighters and make sure everyone has gotten out safely and is present and accounted for.
Does everyone know how to dial 911? Do we all know when to call 911?
Remember, practice makes perfect. When you practice your family fire escape plan, have everyone in your home take part. Practice twice a year. Practice with family, relatives, and babysitters.
Make the drill more realistic by pretending that some of the exits are blocked. Hold a fire drill in the dark. Everything looks different with the lights out, and most fires start at night when everyone is asleep. Sleeping with the bedroom door closed will give you about 15 more minutes to escape if there is a fire. Get out quickly, but open doors carefully. When you get out, stay out. If you encounter smoke, try escaping another way.
Do you know how to test doors for fire? Use the back of your hands to touch doorknobs and the spaces around the edges of the doors. If anything feels warm, try another way out. Everything feels cool, brace yourself against the door and open it slowly. If smoke enters the room, slam the door shut and try another way out. Remember, smoke Not fire is your biggest danger. To get away from the smoke, crawl low on your hands and knees, keeping your head close to the floor where the air will be the cleanest. Close the doors behind you as you escape to keep the smoke and fire from spreading.
If you're trapped and there's no way out, stay where you are and wait to be rescued. Always move as far away from the fire as you can get. If you're in your bedroom, never hide. Lie on the floor close to your bed. This is the first place firefighters will look for you. If there's a telephone in your room, call 911 and tell the operator where you are. Stuff clothes or towels into cracks around the doors so smoke will stay away. If you're near a window, wait for the fire department to rescue you. Wave a flashlight or a light-colored cloth to help firefighters find you. If you're having trouble breathing, open the window just a little to get some fresh air. If smoke enters, close the window quickly.
If that old fire monster comes creeping up after me, I'll let him have it. Ah!
And come out of there. This is serious business. This is not a game. You should stay as far away from fire as you can and allow your friends, the firefighters, to deal with the fire. And do you know what to do if your clothes catch on fire?
I know. Stop, drop, and roll?
That's right. If your clothing ever catches on fire, stop. Right where you are. Don't run. Drop gently to the ground. Cover your face with your hands and roll over and over to smother the flames. Cool the burn with cool water for 10 to 15 minutes and call for help. If a baby's clothes catch on fire, quickly wrap the baby in a blanket to smother the flames. Now let's play a game in our fire safety house and see how many of the fire safety rules you can remember. A smoke detector is going to go off and we're going to get some smoke in here.
Are the lights gonna go out?
Yes.
Ah!
And what's wrong?
There's a monster in here!
I just wanted you to see what a firefighter might look like when he comes into a dark room.
How you doing?
I'm looking for children to save. Now, let's reset the system and play the game.
Andy remembers what he's learned and heads toward the door, crawling low to the ground. He tests the doorknob with the back of his hand. Andy sees smoke and quickly crawls to his second escape route, which is the window. Standing on a chair, he uses both hands to carefully climb out the window. Andy first puts one foot out, and then the other. Then he sits down on the roof and crab walks to the safety ladder, where he safely makes his way to the ground. Andy doesn't waste any time. He runs over to the tree where Spot, Hosè, and Stubbs have Stretch all stretched out with a sign that reads, Andy's Safe Meeting Place.
Okay, and what do you do next?
Ask someone to call 911 or call the fire department?
Right.
I pick Stubbs.
Very funny, very funny. What am I gonna push the buttons with? My nose?
That's all right, Andy. This was only a drill. We only want to call 911 in a real emergency. I want you to be sure you knew exactly what to do, and you did. I'm so proud of you. Bye, Andy. Remember, practice, practice, practice.
We're going to miss you.
See you later.
Come back and visit us soon.
Hey, Bobby. Hey, Sam. Want to pass the ball later? Yeah, the Wilson's house is on fire. Okay. Remain calm. Call 911. There's a phone in our kitchen.
911, what is your emergency, please?
This is Andy Williams. I live at 2020 Elm Street. The Wilson's house next door is on fire. Please send help.
Help is on the way.
It's the Wilson children. They're coming out of the fire. I need to help them to a safe meeting place. Bobby, Cindy, Matt, Justin, quick, get away from the house. Go to the old oak tree.
But, Andy, our kid and Frito is still in the house. I want Frito.
No one gets past this gate. Never go back into a burning building. Always get out and stay out. The firefighters are on their way.
I think I can hear Frito crying.
Aw, Cindy, you're just hearing things. Don't worry, Cindy. Frito will be all right. Ouch! Hey, look, it's Frito. He must have escaped from a window when no one was looking. Hey, Andy, you're a hero.
He's such a handsome hero.
One second. Are you children all right?
Why, yes, Daddy. Andy saved us. He's our hero.
That's right, Dad. Andy called 911, helped us out of the house, and directed us to our safe place by the old oak tree.
I just went down the street to return a lawnmower. And those old newspapers Andy warned me about must have started the fire. You were right, Andy. I should have disposed of them long ago.
Ooh, get away, man!
Let's see now. There's the fire, and here you are. Are you gonna do something or what?
But I'm afraid of water.
You want me to tie you in a knot again?
I'm afraid of the dark too.
Great job, And. You've got the makings of a real fire chief.
My hero. He's so brave and handsome.
Andy, your mom has been after me to get rid of this mess of wires and connect everything properly for a long time.
Andy, we're so sorry we weren't more considerate about helping you with your homework assignment.
We're so proud of you, Andy.
I've been poisoned. Yeah!
There's one thing for certain. Andy has never been hugged or kissed so many times in one day by those he loves. As Andy lay in bed, kicking the covers, trying to fall asleep, he went back to dreaming of being a scuba diver and an astronaut in deep space. All was right with the world. Andy's world.
Rise and shine, my little hero.
The next morning, everybody is so nice. When Andy spills his milk at the breakfast table, there are 5 sets of hands ready to clean up the mess.
That's okay, Andy. We'll get that.
Hurry up, Andy, or you'll be late for school and miss the bus.
I heard Andy climbed up 10 flights of stairs to rescue a grandmother.
I heard he carried 2 of the children on his back, all by himself.
I heard that he flew there.
Andy, can I have your autograph?
In honor of Andy's bravery and heroic efforts, I officially declare this day Andy's Fire Safety Day. Andy, here's the key to the city.
He's so handsome. Somebody should make a movie and make him the star.
Don't worry, On. You'll grow into it. Would you like to do the honors?
You bet I would.
Andy did get to ride in the fire engine with a real fire hat on during the parade that day. But most important of all, he got to ring the bell. and sound the siren as much as he wanted. Andy remembers what he's learned and heads toward the door, crawling low to the ground. He tests the doorknob with the back of his hand. Andy sees smoke and quickly crawls to his second escape route.
Door cut! No! Cut!
A smoke detector is going to go off, and we're going to get some smoke in here.
Are the lights gonna go out?
Yes.
Ah!
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
What's wrong?
If that old fire monster comes creeping up after me, I'll let him have it. Oops, sorry, it was just an accident.